Well, hello, how are you all? I know this is a completely different time and this has really thrown me. But I was asked to go live because there was just a Katie Joy live video that just got either private or deleted and everybody wanted to catch the end of it, and I happened to have it recorded. It's just finalizing the download now. It's just going from my phone to my computer, and then we're ready to do a live reaction of it. So I hope you're ready. So this was totally unscheduled, totally unplanned, and this is not going to interfere with what we're doing later on tonight. Tonight's one is still going to go. So you're going to get a bonus today. So isn't that pretty cool? You're going to get two videos. You're going to get two from me today. So pretty cool, hey? Right. So it's just it's just uploaded. I haven't had any chance to edit it, so this is all unedited. This is going to, we're going straight live. So I know some people didn't catch the end. I know that some people caught the start. So unfortunately, we'll sit through the whole thing. You need to sit through the whole thing to get the context. Say hello if you're watching. Hello, and Katie Joy, if you're watching, hello. I hope you do get a chance to have a look at this and take some feedback on board. People always give me feedback and I try to take it on board. So it's really important that if people make comments that you try and take everything on board. So this is just decided to freeze up on me. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll be with you. We will get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Look, I haven't even got my hair done. I didn't even brush my hair. I've just jumped straight from one to the other. It's a Saturday afternoon here. I'm in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and it's 3:20 p.m. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Right, here we go. Just going to fast forward this to the bit where we start. She went a bit late and she actually was deleting stuff before we even started. So I've got to go a little bit in. I think I'm in. So I hope you guys. Right. So you had to go 15 minutes into my video to actually get something from it. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. We've got it. Oh, no. Here we go. Right. Here we go. Great. All right. Let's do this. All right. So we'll be pausing it regularly. This is going to take a while just because we need to make sure that we don't get struck. So about every 20 seconds, I'll need to stop it and make a comment. Hello, Jane. Hello, Sandra. All right. So this is as big as I can get it at the moment. So let's get started. Plus, we get all the delete. We get to see all the comments when they get deleted here. So she's still late.
And right now, I don't know that I have any moderators. So I'm going to try my best to try to moderate, but I also...
So she's got no moderators. So she had actually scheduled it for a different time and then was late and then scheduled it for 10 minutes later. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Ashley. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jen. And guess what? I don't have any moderators either, but that's okay. I can multitask. So you need to watch some of the comments here because you'll see the comments disappear. I will try and let you know when they disappear. And I can't do anything about the voice either. I can't speed it up because usually I do speed up the voice.
Delayed. So welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good night. I have tried to moderate, but I also am delayed. I haven't been doing as many lives lately. It's just been a good break for me.
Well, actually, she did a live the other day on her channel, and she was about 20 minutes ago, or no, this was about an hour. She was also just on Instagram. So how can she say that she doesn't do many lives because when she, in fact, was just on Instagram. This is what I don't understand. Don't be honest to the people. Just be honest. Just be honest. Hello, Kiki. How are you going? And Susan, hello. I know it's very unusual. I feel really strange doing this in the daytime. I'm used to being in the dark. Yes, in her mind, yes. Need some KJ soap drama to take my mind off real life. Hat tacked, do you? So Kiki Ray says, hello, Joanne. Hello, Harrison. Hello, Susan. Yes, Ash, hello. Yep, hello. So we'll just say hello to everyone. Yep, Sandra's here. Okay. That would mean she's telling the truth, Joe. That can't happen, says Susan. Well, very interesting.
Like you spend so much of your time working, and I realize that a lot of you guys want to engage and you really enjoy the live chats. So I will likely be doing.
Oops. It does jump around a bit for some reason, and I don't know whether it's her hand. Oh, it's just gone. Oh, the live was wild, particularly the end. The end was amazing. But the interesting thing is, this is just frozen up on me again. This is what happens when I don't plan. This is Sandra. This is like literally she finished 5 minutes ago, and it's gone from the channel. And some of the people that I was chatting to, like we do a watch party whenever she goes live, and a lot of them had 10 minutes ago and it disappeared. So I said, you know what, I've got it. I'll show it. So, so she might, as I always say, whatever she deletes, somebody actually has. She has that embellishmentitis, always either have to exaggerate or minimize things, but can never just tell the truth if there's anything to be gained. BX Live with Waxy was an absolute horror story. Yes, I heard that. I haven't watched it. I don't. Wonderful, yeah. Jean was one of my favorites tonight. Jean is the hero tonight. Jean is the hero. And if Jean wants to come and be part of my channel, I will welcome her with open arms. I love Jean. Jean's my hero tonight. Or today.
Doing the bulk of the lives over on this channel. My other channel does a lot better just with the uploads. And
I thought the channel was called Katie Joy Live, which meant they were live streams, and the other channel was meant to have recorded content. I mean, that's what it is for me, but I don't know why you need to keep telling us all this stuff. The good thing about this is now that I can, instead of yelling at the screen, instead of yelling at the screen on my own, I can yell into my computer and you can all share it with me. You will be able to share my frustration. And for those of you that watch me regularly, we all get a sticker when we sit through these lives. I'm going for double stickers because I'm doing back-to-back. Is her channel still marinating? She's not talking about marinating in this one, Carrie. I know. That was just a very interesting turn of phrase, marinating.
For that channel are really going for a more polished type of look. They get really annoyed with my live streams that I do that are topics because they say I get distracted, or, you know, my uploads are very concise and to the point, and it's done purposely like that because I'm trying to deliver like what I'm talking about in like 15 minutes or less. And so when I go beyond that and I do the live streams, the audience does not get, they're just not happy with that. So after a very long time of trying to find a way to continue to do some live streams over there, I just realized that it's probably going to be better to do the live streams over here.
Her last Katie Joy Live, she essentially told us the same thing about how it'd been a hot minute since she'd been trying to make her other channel marinate, and so she was ready to go live again. So it's all about marination. All about marination. And the other thing is, everybody that is regular watchers of my channel knows that every comment gets put onto the screen. I may not mention every comment, but every comment will get mentioned. So you'll see, you'll get your name on the screen, but I may not address it. It depends whether I'm playing the video. Such a strange analogy. Yes, Danielle, correct.
Which I know stinks because a lot of you guys enjoy the live streams, but it's been kind of good to separate that. So how are you guys tonight? I hope everyone's doing well. I have been pretty mellow.
They call it mellow yellow.
Be busy. Very, very busy. I just finished my last upload on my main channel. And
no, you were just on Instagram, actually. Carrie says her last video has got so much to say, but she never has anything to say. That's correct. I don't like her new videos. I don't know how she's gone up in subs. There's speculation that they are purchase subs, but I'm not going to speculate on that but that's a mystery to me as well. Yeah. Paul Harrison, KJ denied him alive yet again, says as well, Liz, I'm actually going live later. So this is an extra one so I can make sure that I give Harrison his moment. She's so full of doo-doo. She's going to start doing lives here instead of Instagram because she can turn on members only and have more control. Yes, and people have to join to talk to her, where Instagram, they don't. Danielle, you think so? Yes, hi. Yeah, so tonight's, your tomorrow morning's live, my live tonight in about 6 hours is going to be my Harrison live. He's going to answer all the questions that were put to him. Claire says she fell asleep. Did you miss anything? Not really, not in particular, other than just being her rude to subs and deleting everything. Because she's got no mods. She says, I haven't been able to see every question, but yet all these things are deleted, so she's had to have read them.
And I did a story earlier today about I had spoken with a source connected to the Duggars, and people didn't believe me, but there it is. Justin and Claire did get married today.
And if you see, the video I just posted before was actually her Instagram live, and she actually left because people were saying that there was a wedding photo released, and she actually ended the live without saying goodbye to grab the photo to post it on Instagram, and then she's come on here.
I'm lying. I do have sources. It was broken by the sun, but I did verify it. And the source I spoke to did say that the wedding was happening today. So just want to make sure that people understand that when I put information out where I say that I've verified or I have a source, I'm definitely not lying. I don't know any details.
Does that mean that she's lying every other time? Because she just said, when I say that I've definitely got a source, I'm not lying. But what about all the other times? I'm just saying. They're her words, not my words. That's just what she said. She just said that. Yes, her caption was, P.S. I have sauces, yes. I want to know whether it was barbecue sauce, tomato sauce, mustard sauce, sweet chili sauce.
Point. When I spoke to the family source, they were really tight-lipped. They wouldn't tell me if Jill was going. They didn't tell me who was going to be there. I only knew that I knew that certain family members weren't going to be there. I knew that some of the extended family wasn't going to be there, but in terms of Jill, they didn't say. I didn't ask, and honestly, yeah.
She was going to say, I didn't ask. However, I find it hard to believe that's not a question she wouldn't have been asked. So very interesting, isn't it?
So yeah. Oh, you like my live streams no matter what channel I'm on. Well, thank you. Glad that I'm hearing about. I just watched the upload on your main channel. Not that I have all that much to say, but appreciate I can comment here. Yeah, so I did 3 videos today. I did one on the wedding, Justin and Claire's wedding. I did one on Macy and Taylor's like blow up at the reunion with Jen and Larry. And then my third one was on Cody and on Mary Brown. And then
actually, Carrie says, Katie Joy Duggar, I think she wants to be brown. Hi, Michelle. Have you missed? I know we're just watching the Katie Joy live. This was an unscheduled live. It was unplanned because she went live and then the live disappeared from YouTube and some people missed the end. So she's 6 minutes in and we haven't really got anything other than the fact that the Duggars got married. There was a Duggar wedding. I did see that she came back today. I haven't watched it. I have a list of videos that I have to watch that I need to catch up on watching, but we've just had more restrictions eased in, so the new restrictions have eased again today, and so things are going back to life is going back to somewhat semi-normal. So, hey, Billy Bobbly Boo, Katie Joy Duggar Brown, sister wife number 5, says Carrie. Yeah, well, that's what I reckon. She said she didn't ask if Jill was there. Strange line again. She has no sources. No one wants to talk to her. She's a leper, says Swing 2. Pull that hair, Katie. 137 subs and 196 live. I've seen channels 4K and 500 live. I know. I think the most I've had is I've had 100 people live, I think. And I mean, mine's at a really weird time as well. I mean, it works perfectly for me because it's my evening, but you know. How are the kitties, Cleveland and Clover? Actually, they were behind me. I was actually fighting Clover for the computer. Actually, Clover was not going to let me have it, so they're doing well. Yes, she did have over 2,000 in her live, I believe. Again, that's another one I haven't seen. Yeah, I've had over 100, so that was pretty good.
There was all this stuff that was happening over on Twitter. I don't spend a whole lot of time on Twitter anymore. I've actually realized that Twitter is really, really toxic. And
which is really interesting because we have Twitter time with Joe, and we know that there's lots of stuff that happens on Twitter, and she's been really busy the last 2 days as well on Twitter. Great. I love unscheduled things. Have to forget the housework now and watch this as I don't want to. Yes. She's bringing in new subscribers that don't know her shenanigans. Someone is making a video titled New KJ subs. No. Actually, Joe and Mother Teresa showed up right at the end of that stream. Your live almost jumped to 300. Yeah, didn't it? She was commenting on James Charles tonight. Yes. She was, and I'm sitting on 61 already now. Yeah, that's right. So she was saying she hadn't, so for those who missed the fact, she said she hadn't been live for a while, but we've got live. She was on Instagram before that, which I posted. So it's just, Salts is supposed to respond, I think, next Tuesday or next Wednesday, is my understanding of dates. Poppy Seeds, yes, I am. Good shade, by the way, Poppy Seeds. Poppy is one of the stars of this chat. Why does she bring her hair to the side like it's under? And she's just tweeted again today. She's just tweeted him again. Yeah, but she doesn't go on Twitter. I would half suspect that she's going to jump into this chat at some point in time. But that's okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm playing 20 seconds of her video and stopping. Yes, that's right. Yes, so later tonight we'll be on. Yeah. And if I do get into trouble, Poppy will help me. Take it easy. Take it easy. I have to get on insomnia when Joe goes live. I used to hate insomnia, but now I'm mad when I don't get to see Joe. Yeah, that's what people say. Yep. Yes, it was a lovely spreadsheet. So she's going to end up in another lawsuit really soon, says G'd up with Gigi. She lies all the time. She does the exact opposite of what she says. Get out of here with that, Poston. If she came in here, she'd be like, what language is she speaking? I can't understand her. So I'll just pull out all the Oz slang.
So I spend most of my time on my Instagram or on my Facebook because those are like my largest audiences and they're the most engaged of all of my audiences. And so if I'm going to put content out, I generally will put it out on my Instagram or my Facebook. I don't spend a whole lot of time on Twitter. Twitter is just like a cesspool of messy. But I was over on Twitter posting like one of my videos, and I saw that you just watched it too. It's Sister Wife Steve.
Her giving James Charles legal advice via Twitter was a good laugh tonight. She would be with a blank face, so what are you talking about? Probably. But it's 75 watching now compared to subs is better. Yes.
Everyone's been really liking the dropping of like the 10-second clips. So I think that's actually really helped overall the engagement on that channel. And people are really liking the breakup. So I'm enjoying it. It's been fun. It's the reason why you're not seeing me as much interact
is because the lawyers told you to shut up
on live streams is because it takes me a lot longer now to edit and get everything sorted out.
The editing's gotten worse, actually, in my opinion. In my opinion, the editing has been worse. Nikki says, I looked at her WOACB Facebook and that's pretty pathetic engagement. Yes, please hit the like button. She keeps saying people are enjoying the new changes. I've not heard one person, but then I've met very few people that have actually said they like new changes. To me, her editing's got worse.
So where I was easily able to put out content that was very basic and I could get out 3 videos very fast, now
There's a comment down here that says Twitter is toxic. That's the pot calling the kettle black. Watch that comment disappear. Abracadabra.
Be more deliberate and make sure that it's like clean, polished, that the editing is better. I want to make sure that the environment for you is better. I want to make sure that it's more concise. And yeah.
Watch it. There you go. Ta-da! It's been deleted. It got deleted and she's got no mods, so she's the only one doing it. Bit like me, I got to do my own moderating because I didn't tell my mods I was coming on. I didn't tell anybody. Michelle, Rick's asleep, actually. I messaged him before because there's actually a comment on here that I actually thought was Rick, and apparently he said he was going to sleep. Mr. Balls is probably deleting everything and says, well, if you listen to a computer that's clicking away. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I
I love your take on the sister wives. I don't understand why they stay with Cody. I don't have a comment on this, but I will say that anyone that's going to talk about me, let them talk. And I was good to her, and I was always good to her. And, you know, she has her reasons, but Jill just adopted the dog. I don't think she went just...
There was no, hey, thank you for my super chat. That's really nice of you to support my channel. Oh, no, we can't do that, can we? Hello, Nana Kimber, Jessica, so everybody that has come in and I haven't said hello to. Hello. G'day, g'day. And how you going? No, what do you know? Oh, hey. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, there's her only super chat, Sister Danielle. She still can't understand why she can't control others' content. Yes, says Carrie. Nikki, does she still have mods? Haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch enough of it. Just Brit, just jumping in to say hi. Oh, that's okay. Thanks, Just Brit, for saying hello. But sometimes, yeah, I know my times are really strange in the US. Hey, Just Brit. So I'm saying hello to everyone. That's great. So tonight or in the morning, we're going to do, so people asked my nephew Harrison some questions, and he will tell you that all the subs are because of him. It's probably true. And then we're going to go and I'm going to open up the stream for people to chat. We did it a couple of days ago, and it was great. That's the thing she needs to control. She has it's part of her illness. Won't take anyone's advice. Someone in the comments telling me the quality of her videos is excellent while simultaneously say they don't know what that means. Yes. So hello, True Ball of Wax. Welcome. All right. I just was on a day of, I actually was procrastinating. I was supposed to be doing something else, and then I noticed she was live. So oh, wait, see. Kiki, well, Durjo, we aren't here for you, silly. I know he's the star. So, and he's actually handwritten all the answers to all the questions that people have asked. So we'll be going through those tonight. Yeah. I don't know where Jessie B. She was on Insta yesterday. I didn't see her on Insta today. So, yeah. Cool.
Feeling great reporting, Katie. Yeah, that was my question too, is she did just adopt a rescue dog. So when you have a brand new dog, like my thought process was like, I highly doubt she went out of town. So, yeah, I don't know that she went. I mean, my gut feeling is that she didn't go. But again, like, I don't want to put that out there because I don't know. And I don't want to speculate on stuff like that I don't have, like, verified yet. If I can verify it, I'll let you know. Oh, my dog won.
So now the dogs want to come in. So I know that on the Insta videos where there was a pause, I put music in or sound effects. I can't. Oh, I might. Your chat is turning American. Yeah. Maybe I can sing while we're waiting. We're waiting for KJ to come back. We're waiting. Here she is. So it's supposed to be a question and answer, but as you can see, there's not much questions on being asked. They're having a bit of a chat at the moment.
I don't think so. I think they adopted it almost looked like a golden retriever mix or something. I didn't watch the video. Yes, Mary does need to get a clue and leave. Exactly.
So someone's asking about her son. Someone asks, where is Katie? Down the bottom. Well, let me just get rid of this one. There is a question just on the bottom that says, where is Katie? Someone else says, how is your son's health doing? I have to get some of these questions before they get deleted. because she was on a delete spree today.
That's wonderful. Well, the dog belongs to Jill Dillard, so I'm pretty sure that Jill Dillard will feed the dog.
And here's Ren. What is the dog's name and how old is it? Oh, where are we? We've jumped a little bit. Hello, Police Wife Life. Everybody that's coming in, thank you and welcome. So, thank you, everybody. So, yeah, Ren's in there. I think Frank gets blocked later on. I'm just trying to remember when people get blocked so I can point them out.
My dogs are named Sweetie and they are named Frida. I don't know anything about Jill's dog. Belgian Malinois mixed dog. Okay, I didn't watch the video. I think dogs are wonderful. I'm petting Frida right now. And then Sweetie is right there. Frida's right underneath me right now.
I'm really sorry. I wish I could speed it up for you because it's just annoying me, but I can't speed it up. So your spirit makes me enjoy getting ready to your streams in the morning before I go to work. Thank you, Mum of 3. Just got up to check my sugar. Glad to catch it all. Hope you're well. Good night. See you, Weeping. So if I pronounce your names wrong, I'm really sorry. I have a problem. I can't pronounce names. And then if I do, I usually do the Australian pronunciation.
Something. I'm here. Okay.
So Katie is here. If you cannot see her, refresh. I am a cat guy. I have 8 of them. Has anyone ever heard KJ say her son is wonderful or just her dogs? I've only heard her dogs. Well, I assumed what you meant, Police Wife Life.
So it's been a really, busy month. And I've been trying to, I think
it's been a very busy month for us too. I'm starting to get lawsuit withdrawal symptoms. I'm waiting for the next doc. But Saltsy, he's just holding on to it until he has to. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms.
at this point being with Cody is toxic. Yeah, I agree. A lot of that comes down to the way that she was raised. It's hard. I have 4 dogs. 2 dogs and 4 cats. The dog.
Okay, there is a comment down here that says busy with court as well. Watch that comment disappear.
Back here is Sweetie, and then my dog right here is Frida. You see her head.
Gone.
Four cats, yes.
It's like she's reading each comment before she answers it too. Like that's where the pauses are.
Four cats. 2 of them are brothers, and then 1 is 9 and 1 is 2. So yes, we have a busy household. We love animals here. They're all rescues, and I have a really big heart for animals. And my dogs are typically with me during the day. And you see them in the videos.
There's no mention of a son. Just saying.
Go lay down. And she just wants me to pet her right now. I'm really hot. I go from like hot to cold, cold to hot in this room because it faces the south and there's sun in here all day, so it gets warm and then it gets hot. Ugh. My cats are so adorable. The fluffy one is. That's Michael. Well, I have two fluffy cats, Darwin and Michael.
So now somebody asks whether she could be suffering from menopause. So there's a whole now discussion around hormones because she's saying she's hot and cold. Now, to me, if anyone that says, oh, I'm 1 minute I'm hot and the next minute I'm cold, you automatically think hormones. But apparently you'll find out that one of these days I want her to say that and then her kid walk in the room and say, oh, what's up? Well, that's why she ended her Katie Joy live stream, I think, the other night because he was coming into the room and she didn't want, and he was walking and talking. I'm up to 98, 95. Cool. Hello, people.
I love animals, period. Animals are amazing. You're having hot flashes. Yeah, I don't have hot flashes.
So now she's gone there. She mentioned the comment about hot flashes and says, I'm not having hot flashes. So now everyone's going to start talking about this topic because she's mentioned the topic. Just watch what happens.
I'm definitely not at that. I'm sorry that you're going through that. No, I'm not going through menopause. Sorry, guys. No. Not even close. We do not do a yearly garden. I do not have a green thumb.
Danielle, that's funny, yeah.
Yeah. My mom didn't go through until her 50s, so definitely not there yet. You have a 22-year-old male tortoise. Awesome.
So someone here says, you're too young for menopause. You'll know when you have them. Sammy J, it was an unprepared, unexpected live. So I just went straight live. I didn't send out any notification.
I remember hot flashes. So I went through postpartum. And when I was postpartum, I had hot flashes, and I'm not in perimenopause either. So thank you for your concern. And I don't want to talk about that. I just got hot. So I hope you guys...
I don't want to talk about it. I've just got hot, but I've spent the last 3 minutes. But I've just got the 3 minutes talking about how the fact I've gone from hot to cold. And addressing all the comments. Oh, dear me. I'll tell you.
I would get really bad hot flashes when I was going through postpartum. I would I would soak through the bed and the sheet.
You just said you didn't want to talk about it, and now you've started up the topic again. Come on. I think to answer Kiki, I don't know, it can just vary how withdrawals are sweating. Gail's one of my mods. See, my mods didn't even know. Hi, Gail. No, it was just unexpected. It was just because this live that ended about 40 minutes ago disappeared. And so there were some people that hadn't caught the end of it when it really got exciting. So I said, okay, well, I uploaded it and I went straight live. I think so. This was today. Yes, it was. She was on just an hour or so, but deleted it after someone went quick about being deleted. Yes, that's exactly what's happened. It disappeared. So, but I've got it. I've got it. So I'm doing my part for society, and I'm showing what has been deleted. So yeah, that's. So we'll just go through here. Yeah, so let's have a look. All right, so we'll go back to it. She never addresses my comments, and doesn't address many people's comments. She just said she's so excited. I was 47 when I went through menopause. Well, I'm not mid-40s yet, but I'm going through perimenopause, so I've got the early stages of it. So if she's deleted the live, I think it needs to be sent to Saltsy. So, yep. Why so early? Because I'm doing 2 lives today. So, yeah. We're doing 2 today. We're all in for a treat. Hello, pretend. All right, so let's get back to this because this goes for a while still. We've got a lot to go.
And that would get so hard. I get hot now because of medications that I'm on. So that helps. But yeah.
Oops. There was another comment there that was deleted. Let me go and find it for you. Let's have a look.
My mom didn't go through until her 50s, so definitely not there yet. You have a 22-year-old male tortoise. Awesome. I remember hot flashes, so I went through postpartum, and when I was postpartum, I had hot flashes, and I'm not in perimenopause either. So thank you for your concern. And I don't want to talk about that. I just got hot. So I hope you guys...
So we're just waiting to see because there's another one that's been deleted. Danielle, no, Queen Jean hasn't entered the chat. Makes me laugh. So I'm always happy around you. We always seem to, yes, bring. Yes. All right. And I've just got a message from my nephew who I had promised that I would Zoom him this afternoon, and I'm not Zooming. I'm on YouTube, so he's not very happy. Hello, SC Johnson. He's 50 now, yes. She did bring it up. The thing is, she brings it up and then complains that people are talking about it. That's what I understand.
I would get really bad hot flashes when I was going through postpartum. I would I would soak through the bed and the sheets, and that would get so hard. I get hot now because of medications that I'm on.
So, all right. So the deleted comment, there's one down here that says, have your hormones checked. So someone says, have your hormones checked, okay? Now, you know what? When I first went to the doctor and I was talking about going hot and cold, the first thing the doctor said to me was, we've got to check your hormones. You watch what happens to this woman that gets her comment deleted.
So that helps. But yeah.
Okay, got deleted.
All right. So we're gonna do a just because I get warm. Like, discussing my hormones, I think, is really rude.
But you deleted the comment. No one would have known what was said if they'll just addressed your comments. You've now just addressed the comment that you deleted. What wrongo. Hello, Dominus. What wrongo. You don't delete a comment and then go, oh, it's rude to talk about my hormones. If you delete a comment, don't say anything about it. Nobody will know.
Just so you guys know. And I'm not going to talk about my hormones, and your guys' discussion I'm going to ignore at this point. But I am here to answer questions, and I'm not here to talk about my hormones. So
I'm here to answer questions as long as they're not about my hormones. Just don't talk about my hormones.
you have a question. And I'm also not here to talk about my medications, but I do get hot from some of them.
Remember the Amber chick? Russia isn't China. Oh dear. I need an oven mitt. The face palms are starting to hurt, says 7K. So no one is allowed to talk about what she's talking about. Well, actually, it's stop talking about my hormones. And so now they're talking about winter with heat on. I get hot and cold, big house, temps from room to room change. So people are still, what is wrong with you? She gets hot, someone says. That's right. Why do I know that your son has no pituitary gland, KJ? Because you're big mouth. Yes, that's right. Russia is not China. That's correct. I've got a sticker that says it. Oops, I'm just going to show you this. I had a sticker designed that says, I once watched KJ and all I learned that Russia wasn't China. True dinks. Because she did a lot. We watched the video one night where she told us that Russia wasn't China. So, someone does actually ask Katie whether she was joyfully available for Todd. That was funny. That was hilarious. I wasn't looked, I would try and ask me about my hormones. All right.
I don't release my information about my medication because people will talk about all of my medications. So, but if you have a question that's not related to my
So true dinks means it's dinky die. Like I'm telling the absolute truth. It's an Australian phrase. So if someone says true dinks, it means I'm really telling you the truth. Oops. All right. True dunk. Yeah. All right.
If you have questions for me, not related to my son, not related to my hormones, feel free to ask them. The dog hates pillows.
So taking away all my questions. All my questions. Can't talk about his son or her hormones. Feeling hot, 31 degrees Celsius with no air conditioning working. Wow. What? Oh, I'm up to 144 now. Sammy J. Pretty cool, eh?
We'll knock them off for sure. I don't have a dream car because I literally don't drive very much. So I have a...
So somebody's just asked what their dream car is, and she said that she doesn't drive very much. Well, oh, Claire, you Australian, you've never heard true dinks? Well, Well, that's right, True Ball of Wax. All my medication. Yeah, I don't know how many medication that she's taking. Really? It must have been. Must have been when I was living in Wales, South Australia. It was something that was said, so it might have been a local term.
10-year-old Highlander, and it only has 75,000 miles on it, and it's paid off. Actually, both of our cars are paid off, so I don't like to have car payments if I don't have to, and if our cars are working, I'm not the kind of person that likes to buy something just for the sake of buying something. I'm actually a fairly frugal person. I don't buy a lot of clothes. I don't buy a lot of, I don't splurge. So, we are the kind of family that has always just paid for the basics.
She doesn't splurge, people. You've heard it on this live. She doesn't splurge. She doesn't splurge.
Whether or not we have money or not doesn't matter to me. I was raised to always conserve and to save and to just be, never spend more than you make. So, and don't just spend money because you're making money, because you never know if you're not going to have money. So we are big savers in our family. So I don't buy a lot of stuff, and only 70,000 at 10 years.
Now, normally I go and I fix this up, but because I did this in a hurry, I haven't even fixed this video up. So I apologize. There are times where it's going to go sideways because my arm was sore. So I apologize. Her makeup says differently, says pretend. Frugal looks real, yeah. Cool. Wow. $300 eyeshadow. Frugal. Yeah. She will spend a lot of money on makeup and Botox. Suzanne, okay, KG, you spend how much on Botox, bad haircuts, and useless makeup palettes? Conservative and safe, do not go with Natasha D and NARS. $75 wrap band t-shirts. Thank you, Angel. Yeah. Thank you for the laugh, KJ. I needed it. I never miss an opportunity. She never misses an opportunity to lecture anyone, says Bibbly Bobbly Boo. Botox is hella expensive. How is the lawsuit doing for her savings? Well, she did get one super chat today. Having a dream car isn't the same thing as being frivolous with money. Correct. I don't think she understood the question, in my opinion. Just turn your head sideways. She's even worse sideways. That palette she showed the other day was beyond filthy. Shouldn't Saltsy be filing documents any time now? I believe it's sometime next week. So somebody will actually mention about next week, and that comment gets deleted. Yes, the tardy comment gets deleted. Just splurges on attorney fees, correct? Yes. Pro tip here. What's her Twitter handle? I can't find it. It's WOACB official. And Paul, give me money for my lawsuits.
I don't drive very much, and I would like to get a new car, but it's this car is still functioning, and it's in really good condition, so why would I get rid of it? I don't need to have the bells and whistles to drive a car.
You have to leave the house to drive a car, I guess, don't you?
So I don't really watch Teen Mom, but what I will tell you guys about this season is that a lot of what you're seeing is really fake and scripted. And
so she doesn't watch it, but she knows it. I'm blocked by KJ, and I've never even tweeted at her. Thank you, Zoe J. I'm in the mood. I forgot she had to show in search. Okay. She could just, well, she could do. Or she could have Todd drive her. She hasn't said that she hasn't. They have. They have Dominus.
And the storylines are fabricated, not to the extent of what certain people want to show. And so I think people really need to get on board with the fact that Teen Mom isn't real. And just because you're seeing things a certain way doesn't mean that that's what's actually happening. Like, some of the things that you're seeing are happening, but
well, True Baller Wax, she talks about the fact that she's got sauces, and she's got tomato sauce, and she's got barbecue sauce and mustard sauce and sweet chili sauce. She's got all these sauces. Yeah. Hello, Dottie. That's true. Lecture 142, correct.
You're not seeing like what the actual reality of why things are happening. You're seeing it through a lens of, like, I'll tell you with all honesty, like, Larry, Jen, Mac, Ryan really have no idea why Macy is acting this way. Everything was fine, and then it wasn't. And none of them want Bentleys.
Here's our Poppy. Our Poppy's here. Her comment's going to get deleted too. Our Poppy's here. She has sauces but doesn't watch, kind of like Douglas. Yes, see. So it's actually some really good questions she doesn't even answer, actually.
Need to be a part of the storyline. Yeah, exactly. You're seeing maybe 2 hours. I watched the episodes. I'm saying, like, I speak to the people involved, so I know that you're only seeing a really small.
So now she's saying she does watch. So does she watch it or doesn't she watch it? But then she speaks to the people involved, she says.
Tiny fraction. I don't know. I think a lot of people make a lot of assumptions about Ryan. I'm not defending.
So she's jumped Poppy. So Poppy's comments here, and she's jumped Poppy's comments, but it's about to disappear. Poppy and Rick are stars. Yeah, but there is somebody that gives her the best burn, and I actually messaged Rick and I said, "Are you on KJ's live?" He goes, "No," and I said, "Oh, because I've just seen somebody burn her, and I'm wondering if it was you." So it wasn't him. Yeah, it's like, so she doesn't watch it. She has watched it. So, but now she talks to people involved. So I'm confused.
Ryan, but I also know that there's way more to the story.
Bye-bye, Poppy's comments.
I think people need to start asking themselves, why is Macy so willing to air out her son's problems for profit? Does that bother any of you guys as a viewer? Would a good mother really put her son's trauma out for profit? Would a good mother...
I don't know. We ask the same questions, Katie. Does a good mother bring up her son's problems whenever she needs some funds? Ask that questions many times.
Want their therapy sessions for profit, making your son relive their trauma when the mother will not talk about her own issues. Like, I think you need to reevaluate from that context, like, how you view people that are on reality television, and the way that you're viewing them isn't actually who they are. It's edited, and it's fabricated, and it's not actually, like, reality. And there's reasons why people get irritated.
I apologize for all that flipping. As I said, normally I would... Wait, Joe, what? Sometimes, yeah, I would normally go through and I'd pick up the flicking. It's just so tempting. I'm sure the account would get blocked. Time, yes. Time to bring her son and start pushing his life out there. Yes. Dominic said, did you see Real Entertainment asking KJ for commentary advice? Yes, he asks 3 questions and she ignores them all. And then she blocks him. He gets blocked, so we won't see any more of Ren anymore on her channel. It is. It's Saturday afternoon. What a freaking planet is she living on, says the Amber chick. She just literally could have described herself. A mother with issues, she won't talk about what. Sammy J. She would have to be a mother in order to be eligible for that award. Yes, and she deleted, blocked him and said she didn't want drama. She did. I wish I could say my block was because of something so genius. Can't get used to the time to smoke. I know. Finally caught me live. Oh, that's good. I know. This is totally out of. I'm meant to be. I'm supposed to be record. I was actually coming to. Was actually meant to sit down and do recording today for some Monday class on Monday, and she went live. So that was the end of that. The lack of self-awareness is where. Is this the same woman that she didn't want to give subs to last week because the woman was? Yes, I think so. I'm not sure. In the stillness, can you hear the brain ticking? Tick, 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 tick. Oh, there's another one going to be deleted. Poppy again. Don't you talk about your son's disability on the reg. Bye-bye, comment. This is from before. This is from today. This is now not. This live was hidden as soon as she did it. Jessica's supposed to be doing stuff as well. If you aren't subscribed, thank you. I know I've got stickers. Oh. Really? Well, welcome. What's the point? Hello, well, but what's the point? Very glad to see you. Won't you stick around? Harrison, this comment's for you. And she said she didn't read all the comments, yet she was the one deleting them. Yes, because she's got no mods. She's the only one deleting them, so she's got to have read them before she deletes them. Of course it's a troll. If she behaves herself, she can stay. But if she doesn't, my trusty moderator will put her in timeout as opposed to the corner. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
All right.
Now that I've just deleted the whole pile of comments, so I'm going to answer. I can now get back onto it. I'll super chat you when I get back. Oh, really? You broke. So, okay, thank you, everybody. Moderator, aka delete button. Yeah, no, we don't. I don't think we've. I think we've only ever had to time out a couple of people, ever, and but I like to have fun with my little troll. I like to have fun with trolls because I'm a troll buster.
Like, you guys can watch the Duggars and know that it's not real. It's very similar with Teen Mom. I'm not going to engage with this with the Real Entertainment account, so I've removed him from the channel, just so you guys know.
So she deleted the troll. You're waiting for it to. If there's something strange. in your YouTube. Who you gonna call? Troll busters. They're strange chats and they make no sense. Who you gonna call? Troll busters. Bada bada. I ain't afraid of no trolls. Bada bada. I ain't afraid of no trolls. Bada bada. I ain't afraid of no trolls. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. There you go. There's my troll busting song. Of course, we're fed like we all. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Just Brit. If I need to, we can do it. We'll do it if we need to. I actually get really disappointed I don't get many trolls, actually, because I like to have fun with them. There's actually somebody that comments on all of my KJ videos, and I thank her for her engagement every time. And so this time in my last comment, I said, oh, thank you for your engagement. Have you subscribed yet? Because if you subscribed, you'll know every time that I drop a video, so you can comment again. Oh, Clarissa, congratulations. Oh, morning sickness is horrible.
I don't have interest in engaging with many people right now. I don't want drama at all. Your opinion is that Teen Mom should have ended when the moms were no longer teenagers. The ratings have been really bad right now.
So there's another comment that says, what is wrong with you? Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean? Yeah, every time you subscribe or like a video, a troll gets its wings. Nice. Thank you. All right.
I actually don't play games.
Well, actually, you might not do, but your lawyer does. The question was, do you like Fortnite? I don't know. Does she know what it is? I like Fortnite too because I get paid. Fortnite. Oh, dear. All right.
Oh, hi, Morgan. I missed you too. Do I think Sister Wives is scripted? I think there's aspects of Sister Wives that are very fake. I think that they exaggerate storylines, like this exaggeration about wanting to get, like, they're going to get arrested. Polygamy is not prosecuted in the state of Utah.
So James, all right, so go, okay, is the rest of the evening going to be talking about Teen Mum? She's ignored. And it says, okay, obviously you want to ignore me, so peace out. And right at the start, which wasn't recorded, two of Jean's comments were actually deleted. So Jean's like really starting to get really upset at the moment because she's been ignored. But Jean becomes a hero in this chat, and Jean is the reason why it gets ended abruptly.
No. I think there's parts of it that are exaggerated. Do you think, did you listen to Kel's podcast with Devon? What did you think? I haven't listened to it at all. And my first thought was, well, this is a petty choice.
This Yaniva says, hello, new here. Hi, Katie Joy. She will also get, you're already blocked. She'll also get her comments deleted. And someone else down here says to Poppy, I recently saw vids of Katie showing her son's feeding tubes. I was wondering the same thing. That's about using her son. KJ doesn't play games, but wants us to believe that Adam and Eve contacted her about their products. Sure they did.
Because Brianna and Devon because of Kale's history with Brianna. But I haven't listened to it yet. So I don't want to say it was like a bad thing or a good thing. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Brianna. The wedding picture was already released by them on.
She sounds very disappointed that they released their own wedding picture and she couldn't get it to it first. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Whoa, hello, Fake Street.
Instagram. So they already posted the wedding picture. It's all over the place, but I posted it on my Instagram. Kale is the ultimate petty Betty.
She's probably watching this, lurking in the background. So hello, Katie Joy. It's coming in and say hello.
I don't know a lot about Devon, but I think Brianna and her mom, like Roxanne, I think Roxanne is just like so toxic, and I think Brianna is just so toxic. Yes, Kale had Devon on her podcast.
Well, Rick's our usual drinks man. So, Sammy J, are you doing the drinks? Katie Joy, please like the video. Yeah, that's right. So it says, someone says, are you guys interested in new Godzilla versus King Kong movie, or is it too adult? The graphics look awesome. I didn't know how many Godzilla movies there were.
Yes, Jill Rodriguez's Instagram is private, but I get all of the info from her Facebook, which is not private.
There you go. That's how she gets. That's how she gets her information. It was KJ, Liz. That's fine. But to quote KJ, thanks for the engagement. That was really petty. I can be really petty. So she gets all the information from somebody's Facebook page. So Instagram and Facebook is where she's stated in previous lives. She got all the information. Oh, I was a bar manager. I think I got this. Cool. All right. The way she reposts things is borderline page, and she never credits the source. Most people use repost to and reposting. Yes. You're supposed to. I'd actually like to give a link for people to go and give her engagement, but she's deleted it. And sorts people on their Facebook pages, you know.
Do I enjoy true crime? Sometimes. I've been rewatching a bunch of stuff lately. So I rewatched a bunch of stuff with Gypsy Blanchard. I just rewatched a series on Jodi Arias and Scott Peterson. So, and
correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't the Katie Joy Live site supposed to be more behind the scenes of her, a little bit more being a little more intimate with her audience? Because all she's talking about is all the stuff from her other channel. She should be, if they're going to intertwine, she wanted to keep them separately and she wanted this to be intimate about her. Am I wrong with this? Or is this something that she said? Because I don't know.
Casey Anthony. So I've been watching like some like docu-series lately, but to report on it is really exhausting. I feel really tired when I do that kind of stuff.
Well, that's right, Madame. I thought it was. I mean, what a great way to have, but you could be having that discussion with your audience and talking about hormones, and other people might be having the same experience. might be having the same problem. I thought it was about, personal stuff. So she didn't mix them all up. But anyway, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that, because otherwise I think I'm just going crazy. We've still got 25 minutes left to go, people. So as soon as this is over, I'm going to end the stream, because so then I can get ready for my next one. But yeah,
it's very hard to report on crime. Skincare. Well, hello, Ben.
Ben just mentioned the magic word, the skincare. Skincare. Whoa, hello. I'm going to sit up. I'm happy person. My attitude just gets silly. Says just yes, you did. Yes, 177. Welcome everybody. I think it was her pre-lawsuit comments. She really thinks she won't lose this channel too, I suppose. Yeah. Why can't? Yeah, you can't get monetized. Really? Oh, okay, that's interesting. She did want to keep them separate. She did. All right. Well, let's find out what she's got to say about skincare.
Oh, you guys! I just ordered a bunch of masks off Sephora. I have not, they haven't come yet, but I've been trying to spend more time on my skin. I've been exfoliating, so you might notice some peeling on my nose, but I'm trying to get some dead skin and just build up off my nose. But yeah, I just ordered a bunch of masks, so I cannot wait for them to come. And I'm not a masks person, but I want to try to start to use them because I'm wearing more makeup now. And now that I'm wearing more makeup, I feel like I need to have masks.
Actually, you don't. You just need to have a good cleanser and toner. You need to just cleanse your skin and then tone your skin. How do I know? Because my daughter's studying journal science, which is skincare. Seriously, that's what she does. She specializes in skin. She can analyze skin and tell you what you need to, what's the best moisturizer to use, or what the best cleansers to use, if there's going to be anything in there that's going to affect your skin. So that's what she told me, and I believe her. Someone says, I finally bought a Natasha Denona palette.
Out the stuff out of my pores. I have not seen that. Someone asked me if I was going to do anything about the stuff related to I've been using nose strips, but nose strips don't work as well as masks.
So we've just changed things again. Masks are good to complement the stuff, but you can't rely on that totally. Well, I tell you.
Anyways, someone asked me to do something with the people that do, the guy that recently was arrested and then killed himself from the Olympics team, but I will not be covering that. I get really, 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 first of all, just, it's not YouTube friendly. And second of all, it's just not something I normally would cover.
So to translate, she's saying there's no money to be made from it. Oh, thank you, Diamond Crystal Arts. Cool. There's no money to be made in it. So she's not interested if she can't make money off it, because she needs the money because she's got a lawsuit to pay for.
Oh, and it's too much for me. People always say, how can you cover the stuff with, the Duggars related to what Josh did? And different to me. I can separate myself more from it, but yeah. I have tried 90 Day Fiance, but when I did that, one of the channels that does 90 Day Fiance accused me of some really nasty things. So I don't cover 90 Day because one, doesn't really interest me anymore, and two, the trolling with it is so over the top, and three, it's so oversaturated. Like, so many channels do it, and a lot of people aren't really into it anymore. Yes, this guy.
Oh, here we go. Watch. So there's a comment here from Stop, Drop, Rock and Roll. What did you guys do for Todd's birthday? Did you give him joyfully available birthday lovings? Haha. JK, joking, but not okay. Joking, but what did you guys do? I actually thought that was Rick. Like, it was I messaged Rick and said, was that you? It wasn't. That
I
goes
feel like
too.
I do best when I stick to what's true about myself. But yeah. I don't really enjoy certain topics. My Married at First Sight doesn't do well, so I will not be doing that. Love After Lockup, I will not be doing. I just don't find it interesting. And I don't particularly enjoy the trolling that goes with Love After.
Well, interestingly, the last few pages, I don't know whether you've noticed, they're all being from non-members. Like, so they're not actual members. So, which is interesting. I don't think there's many members on the page because she's got it open.
I had a really bad experience with Clint Brady and his girlfriend Genevieve, and I just don't have a lot of interest in that topic either. And Married at First Sight does not do well on my channel. I have such a heavy focus on fundamentalism that I have to, in a lot of ways, stick to what has built my channel and what I'm passionate about.
And what pays me the most money. Todd is furiously typing questions on sock accounts in the next room. Look, do you reckon that question about the what did you give Todd for his birthday was actually his sock account? If she was true to herself, she'd walk to the nearest police station, ask them to lock her up and throw away the keys, says Claire. What are you making lies up about them? Says that Amber chick. She's big in the head with Jen from Love After Lock Up said alive her eyebrows were checked. Is that right? Did that happen, did it? Okay. Yeah, so she's got no mod on, so she had no mod. And so yes, she's got to do it all herself. So that's why there's the long pauses. Yeah, and what I enjoy dragging. Oops. She gives more passion to the Duggars than she does Toad, says Claire. Yes. Well, that's obviously what pays. Why don't you just come out and be honest? I want something that's going to pay.
So I stick to that kind of content over there. I am not going to be I don't know. I get a lot of questions lately, are like, you going to do more stuff about family YouTubers? Probably not. I have been really trying to stay away from YouTube drama as a whole because
she's right in the middle of it and she can't talk about it. So she can't do any YouTube drama. So
it to be yes, I've covered Nexium quite a bit. If you look through my old stuff,
I would agree there, police wife life. She's really struggling for content since she's been told to shut up. And that's why she hasn't been live very much, in my opinion.
So I actually still speak to Gypsy's family. So let me just clear this up right now. There's an old interview going around of me.
That's clear something up. I agree, that Amber chick. Just be honest. I can only handle one lawsuit at a time. Hello, Diane. I know. Okay, I get a lot of questions. Enough with that. I get a lot of questions. I know. Just answer them. Don't tell us you get lots of questions. Just answer the questions. There's so many questions going on, and she ignores half the questions.
I was approached under the belief that these people were working with the family, and I was approached because I had done a bunch of investigations on various people that had been arrested for Munchausen's by proxy, and they said, well, you do a lot of really great work on this. I would love to talk with you about this. And they presented to me that they were actually like working on a docuseries with the family. Well, then I did the interview with them, but then within a day or two, I got a message from Gypsy's stepmother who told me, we don't work with this person. They are not authorized to speak for us. They have been disparaging us. They have been slandering us. They don't understand the complexities of the abuse that she experienced. And I was not impressed in my interview with them. I realized how little they understood about the abuse that's associated with Munchausen's by proxy. And it became very, very clear to me that the family was not okay with these people.
Luckily it stopped. So my computer's just gone all funny, but I've been able to stop her because I couldn't stop her. I couldn't shut her up. I think my mouse has died. Oh dear. Where is it? I don't even have a mouse on my screen.
Mother,
oh, there we go.
That wants the best for Gypsy.
Oops, everything's just jumped again. All right, let's have a look. Sorry, everything just jumped. All right, sorry about that.
And she would love, I think, for these people that have been slandering her family to stop. And honestly, I don't really pay it much mind. Gypsy it's a complex case, you guys. It's extremely complex. And like,
really, it's a complex case. I would have worked that out.
Trying to say that she should have done this or she should have done that, like she was literally abused. And the amount of conversations that I've had with Christy over the last like 2 years now that we've been friends, and the links of things that I've...
So now they're friends. Oh, I've been wanting to find this. I saw her with two ladies, but her caddy did a couple. Yes, I did see those videos. I actually did watch some of it. I did find the video. Yeah. But what YouTuber spends this much time on Tinder? I mean, she's 24/7, so Shelly R. Yes, like literally. Hello, hell froze over. That's all right. It was unexpected, unexplained. I didn't tell anybody. I just jumped on. Yeah, I think it was. No, they killed the mother, didn't they? I think it was the mother. That sounds about right. Friends, as if she has a clue what the word means. I would not like want someone like KJ to report on such sensitive medical issue and be she's not. No, that's true. All right. So someone's written here, how have you been? I feel it takes a really strong person to deal with what your family is, what you are. Wish your family the best. People, yeah, they killed the mother. Yeah, they did, Laurie Smith. Yes, they did kill her mother. Yeah. And the real question, how can we find out how many subs are bought? That's a good question. There is a way, but I believe I don't know how that's done. The daughter planned it on the boyfriend killed the mother. Yes, police wife life. That's what I've read about. Wait, did she just say what could mother put their child out for money because she has personally done that? Total hypocrisy, says Diane. Yes, she did say that. I got to type it for the first time. Oh, yes. Yes, Lorena Bob. That was Lorena Bobbitt, wasn't it?
Heard about Dee Dee and what Gypsy went through. It's like horrific. And it's really tragic that people.
No. Okay, there's a message here. It's just here. It's just under the play button under the here. It says, just dropping in to give you my regular scheduled. I can't wait for Miss Tatiana to take everything from you. Out, you. See you next Tuesday. Jill's dog was a German Shepherd mix. Okay. And what you'll do is you'll see that she deletes it and then she goes into panic mode because she actually realizes she didn't. No, it's already not available. I believe you can't see it. I just started the live. Does anyone know if she's keeping this live up? First time watcher and just sub. Thank you. This year, I believe I'm keeping this up, but I believe that she didn't. That's why I've come on now, because there are people that were watching it that missed the end of it because they went back to the start when they joined. Yeah. All right. Not sure how to tell how many, but KJ showing 321 with 137 subs. Jerry is showing 185 with 845 subs. So you do the maths. Well, maths isn't my strong point, but you know. Are we lucky to have Joe early tonight? Yes, and you're getting a double dose. The Australian people are getting a double dose. The rest of you'll get me when you wake up again. So you're getting double. We call it double trouble. Yeah, I believe she deleted it. Or yeah. Cool. It's marked private. Yeah, she's made it private. Yeah, she went private. So anyway, watch this. I'm going to move it. I'll pause it again when it goes up so you can have a better look at it.
Using the family for a come up, you know.
All right, so it's there. So can you see it? It's second from the bottom. Just dropping in to give you my regular schedule. I can't wait for Miss Tatiana to take everything from you. Again. Yes. Oh, all night long, all night. Whoa. I have to have so after this one, I'm having a break because I actually have to record something for university on Monday, and then I'll be back. Yes, she does speak very slowly. I usually try to speed her up. And then tonight's live's all about is answering Harrison's questions because I've got all the answers for everybody. See, LK's message is gone. And look, she's just realized. Look, she's just gone, oh no, I've just deleted that. I hope Mr. Saltz isn't watching because I just deleted a comment about the court case. and it mentioned the court case, and I'm not supposed to delete anything that mentions the court case, and I've just done it. Look, her face. She's in a panic mode. And hold on. Now she's trying, I think she's trying to get it back. Look. Looks like a turtle bucket. Yes, because she deleted it, and we all know she agreed to an order of not to delete. She's acting, you think? And I actually thought the whole thing had frozen there for a bit too, because like you just sat there. Let it go.
Okay. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure that. So,
she had to make sure of what? What? I had to make sure that I deleted the comment. And I had to make sure that nobody saw that I deleted the comment. I had to make sure that people were distracted while I deleted the comment. That's right. Jessica says, deleting this comment is why she started saying she didn't read anything. That makes sense now. Yes, because it's really interesting, isn't it? Yes, and the chest nub, and she's looking for liability. She's self-soothing. Yeah. She's stressed.
She went through so much, and I was actually like,
oh yes, she's acting like it was an accident. We know it wasn't an accident. Very stressed. She started playing with it. Yes, she did. It's postpartum anyone has ever had. Yeah. Oh wow. The comment was about Tati winning or see you next week or something. It was related to the court case. Funny, it is funny she gained 2,000 subs in her view count during the home. Yes, that's right. Movies, TV shows. She is rattled, and she doesn't recover from this. She actually doesn't recover from this because and because now people start picking up the fact that she's deleting comments, and the live will abruptly end. Won't abruptly end. She'll end it. Yeah, but it was to do with, I can't wait. I'm just, the person they were going to get deleted, but talked about Miss Tatiana and winning, and says, see you next Tuesday. Yes, and now she can't think about what she was talking about. True. That's it. The message where I can't wait till yes, that's right. But the point is, it shouldn't have been deleted. We all know that.
It was funny because I was like talking to Christy last weekend, and I was like rewatching some of the documentaries about her, and just like listening to her story, and then like having gotten to know Christy over the last 2 years, and just like knowing like how much Dee Dee like kept them in the dark, and like how isolated they, like alienated they were because Dee Dee wanted full control of Gypsy, and like how much Gypsy's dad wanted to be a part of her life, but like Dee Dee was so manipulative. It's just sad. So I have never like wanted to like use the family.
That's a good point. That's a really good point, Susan. I wonder whether what do you reckon she would have texted to him if she texted a lawyer? I've just screwed up. And this is why we're not doing the drinking game, eh? Why would you have to watch? Call her up, KJ. Check via phone. Yes, Diane says. Mama's menopause studies. Oops. Sounds like someone. Yes. Oh dear. Well, nobody wants to see a wide open mouth yawning, hair fidgeting, chewing gum, ear picking, eye picking, white nosing, fingers on lips projection, and telling people. That's right. Gingerly. I couldn't watch KJ without this community. Help me laugh. Yes. Yeah. I screwed up. Oops. I did it again. I deleted a comment that is crucial to my case. Ooh, I've done it again. Oops. I've done it again. I made up my mind. It's not relevant. And now the judge will punish me. I don't know, Gail. I just don't know. The Amber Chick says, text Michael Bell with, I deleted it real fast, though. Now I'm going to try and deflect like no one noticed. Yeah, but we all did. One more week to anything. Oh, dear. Nailed it. Yeah. Mr. B only knows how to use emails.
In the context of like profiting off of it, like last week, the family had asked me to share the parole stuff, so I did that. But I don't want to be like the kind of person that's like making videos or whatever. Like Gypsy is, I think at some point going to write a book probably, and I think she needs to tell her own story, and she had.
So what she's saying is that she's I blame Emily. She brought up Brittany, and I just had to listen to all the Britney CDs. Okay, I missed her today. Oh, all these sources. Joe, why can't I get your feet picked out of my brain? It just randomly pops in my brain. Oh, sorry about that. And on she goes. Maybe she wants to get the exclusive with her. Maybe she's trying to get the exclusive from Gypsy when she comes out of jail. She just texts Brown to request the money they're requesting from Saltsy. Oops. I was doing the dishes and listening to the amount of times she said, like, it was crazy. Is she a valley girl? Seriously doubt that she said in an interview that the family would even speak to her, says the Amber Chick. Oh, now they're in my head, says Carrie. I'd just like to tell my own story about other people's truths. No, you mentioned the feet pick. Now I'm thinking about it. The open mouth yawning is so rude. She constantly does it. Yes. Joey, people pay her. People pay her for this job. Yes, it is. Yes, they do. I know. Yes. Dottie Morgan, the woman who made me broke, says Dominus. I'm at the beginning of your life, but I just want to say I love your accent. Your voice is very soothing. Oh, very nice. Thank you, Cece. Thank you. Oh, gee whiz. I'm back. My stupid friend died. And does she not think Saltsy is automatically recording her streams on YouTube? Well, of course. Gypsy will hardly give an exclusive to ABC or CNN. Oh, of course, and they've got big bucks. They can pay the big bucks.
Her parole hearing in 2021 at the end of the year, and the earliest she can get out is 2023. So, yeah. But her parents, like her dad, Rod, and Christy are really good people, and they are very supportive of her. They are very cognizant of the fact that they know that when she gets out, it's going to be hard, and she has to really relearn everything because her mom was so abusive to her. She's 29. My understanding is in jail that you actually have stuff that you've got to do. So how is she going to have to relearn everything? Like they have jobs and everything in prison, don't they? And they have a routine.
you got a text from Michael Brown saying, look, we will pay you to not show the deleting evidence. Oh no, that was Harrison. He's wanting me to zoom in. He's wanting to go into Zoom, and I'm still live, and he said, he's just said to me, can you just hurry up, please?
She's 29. She'll be 32, I think, when she can be out of prison. But she was so isolated. And Dee Dee always told her that, like, she was going to kill her. Or, like, the only way that, like, they would ever be apart is if she died. So I think it's really easy to judge her when you don't understand, like, the levels of abuse Gypsy went through. But yeah. I know the family doesn't support the life sentence of Nicholas. Like, I don't know what they would have wanted, but I think that they think that the life sentence was more than what he should have gotten.
Sorry again for the sideways. My arm got tired, so I'd move my arm and then the screen would go. Well, Harrison's not very happy that time's been wasted on KJ, that's all. Was it Diane? It was all in the documentary. Oh dear. Wow. She has 312 watching, but her subs are over 100. Yeah, that's right. So I had 200 watching. Okay. All right. She looks a bit sideways, so I apologize. As I said, I normally go through and fix it up, but didn't have time.
Right, exactly. She does. So she's going to have a really good support system. Like, Christy has already done everything she can. Like, she has already, like, taken care to find all of her aftercare. So she's getting help while she's in prison, but the family is not naive to believe that she's not going to need more aftercare. It's going to be a lifetime of rewiring her brain and helping her learn everything again. So they've already lined up where she can do aftercare therapy and transition, and, you know, they can live with her. Like,
what you talking about? Because prison, she has to share often, unless she's in secure, they often share. They often have to line up and share spaces for meals and that. Like, she's not just like unless she's in a secure unit, and she does have no one. Hey, Dutch Spirit. Oh, I tell ya. I know with her Sosco. Liz says he'll have an anti-KJ community. Oh, yeah. The dislike is from Harrison. I think she makes it. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to. I'm bad. I'm willing to kiss Cody from Sister. All right. So we've got 11 minutes to go.
Gypsy can live with her dad and her mom, stepmom, while she gets used to, like, being out in the world. But they realize it's going to be a lot of work, and they're committed to helping her. Like, they
just like anybody that comes out of prison, they have to adjust. Dominus.
Like, they've lost so much time, and they just want to, like, restore that.
Like anybody that's had a family member locked away in prison. Oh, thank you. I told Harrison he's lucky for Jojo. Yes. Hey, isn't it for the
Yeah, I don't think the family even supports the life sentence of Nicholas. That's what they told me last week. But they do believe he needs to be in prison. Actually, I think some...
Well, murderers do usually have to go to prison because they've murdered somebody, like, you know. Actually, also, KJ reached out to the two ladies to interview them, and the day later, KJ Huntington, yes. That's right, I heard that, and I did watch the stream with the three ladies. That's true, yes.
Spoke to actually felt like he would be better served in a mental institution. Like if he was just like institutionalized, it would be probably better for him.
Prison, life in prison is sort of institutionalized. They actually said that word for word in the documentary. Interesting, Diane, very interesting. Look, we've got a sub.
How do I go about forming? Well, Christy actually reached.
So this is the question states: how do you go about finding your resources? For example, forming a relationship with Gypsy's stepmom and your connections with Teen Mum, etc. I wouldn't know where to look. So now we're going to find out how you get your sources. All right, so here we go. Should we play his? Maybe we need another bingo board, do we? All right, let's have a look. So now we're gonna find out how you get sources. I thought you just opened the jar up, took the lid off.
It was me because I covered the story, and I felt really bad what the family was going through in terms of like people exploiting them. And I just said, like, if there's anything I can do to help you, I'm not here to like profit off of this. I haven't really made any money off of her.
She hasn't really made any money off of her. Did you hear that? I haven't really made any money off her. Spoiler alert, Queen Jean is coming soon. She is. She's right at the end. Yes, that's true. Boom, I got your boyfriend, I got your man. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. And Dominus, have you thought about what Rick will say?
I don't do stories or videos about her. If they ask me to share something on my like Instagram, which isn't monetized, I will do that. But
well, isn't that charitable of her? She had one super chat. Diane?
Actually reached out to me and she appreciated the coverage I had. Lindsay Chrisley reached out to me. Mackenzie Edwards reached out to me. I think Amy Duggar or Dina, one of them reached out to me. A lot of the people see my videos and they reach out to me.
Well, people see her videos and reach out to her. Now, it's interesting because she will tell you that somebody from the Duggars, well, actually, she gets contacted by relatives of Duggars to tell her that her content isn't great. You get monetized on Instagram by paid promotions or product sponsorships, because that's what she was talking about. What's the one? Somebody, she said, had less subs on her, and lady spoke with KJ. So when I asked them to tell their story about KJ, they're so kind. They get KJ destroyed their friendship and tried to cause one of them to get divorced. Wow. Reach out with cease and desist. You reached out. Ooh.
sometimes I'll reach out to people, but like a lot of the Duggar sources will reach out to me, for sure. Like there's friends of the Duggars that have reached out to me, like lots of friends of the Duggars that will like, if I do a video and if I get something like, if they like say I get a video that's like a little bit off, they'll be like, okay, this video was like pretty accurate, but this part was wrong. Like there was one video.
So they're not sources. They're telling her, she's saying that she lost all of her subs for posting Capitol Hill stuff. That's good. But so they're telling her that she's done stuff wrong. They're not sources. They're just people that have said just stuffed up. But does she go back and correct it? She doesn't go back and say, look, I'm really sorry. I was informed that I made a mistake on this video, and this isn't correct. Process servers are not sources.
Where there was this rumor about Jim Bob potentially like making Lauren Caldwell like break up with Titus, and one of their friends reached out and was like, that's not actually what happened.
But she never corrected it. She's never corrected it or retracted it. That's correct. She's never retracted it. She's never done a retraction or a correction. So the people contact her because they've told her that she's got it wrong. Imagine how much more respect she'd get if she came up and said, well, I wasn't quite correct with this comment. I'd like to correct it. Yeah, you can get sponsors. She said that Adam and Eve had reached out to her and asked her for sponsorship. Well, that's true. Every apology she makes are never genuine. That's true.
A lot of it comes down to just relationship building and people trusting you.
People trust her. And now, Yaniva says, I'm confused. We're about to get the Gene takedown. Yaniva says, I'm confused. Okay? Now, first of all, somebody's written, I'm confused in chat. Now tell me, is that a comment that deserves to be deleted? Right? A yes, put a Y for you, yes, or an N for no. Does a comment, I'm confused, need to be deleted? Y for yes, N for no. Would you delete a comment that says, I'm confused? Let's have a look. I'm just going to... They don't sponsor anybody. All right, let's have a look. We've got a no. A no. Oh, look at all the no's. We're a life mood, yes. No. I don't believe that. Well, that's interesting, yes, because Emily was sponsored by them. So everyone's saying no. Well, guess what? You're all wrong. You are all wrong. You've all failed because the comment gets deleted. I kid you not. You're always confused, Health Rose over. Oh, I'm confused when it comes to Katie Joy. She's so delusional. These people don't trust her. They're correcting her. I'd prefer to delete KJ. No. If she builds relationships like sandcastles at high tide. If I was KJ, then yes, I object. You'd ask that person, what are you confused about? But then here we are with KJ, nothing more to be said. So, right? So she's got, I'm confused.
Like, a lot of people don't like Mackenzie Edwards, and I think she's really sweet. I don't talk to her all the time, but she's a really, really sweet girl. She actually loves my Duggar content. I'll get messages from her, and she'll be like, oh, I love that Duggar video. Oh, my God. She's, like, obsessed with the Duggars. A lot of, like, reality stars are, like, oddly fascinated by the Duggars, and so then they start following me, and then I start talking to them because of that. It's weird.
It is very weird. Why do I find it so hard to believe? Okay, so the next comment she says, I'm confused, makes no sense. Now, right at the start of the video, she said she was a new watcher. She was a new viewer. I give this new batch of fans 3 months. The confused one's probably the new one. The confused one is a newbie. Wait, I changed my answer to yes. I'm sorry. Someone interrupt her internet for about a week. The snake. What is with the? And then I slandered them. Yeah. All right. So this is a newbie that said, I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense. Watch. Bye-bye. Been deleted. Bye-bye. Comments.
Obsessed with the Duggars.
And then she comments on the ones underneath it. So she's deleted 2 comments and then comments on the one underneath it. So somebody says, I'm confused, I don't understand, and she deletes it. And that's when KJ starts doing the smacking when she's lying, and then she's, yeah. Being a newbie is off topic, off with your head. So weird. I know, like, it's unbelievable. Seriously, unbelievable. All right, so Jean, who becomes the hero. I don't know whether she's the member after this, but let's just say if after this, I wouldn't be a member. She's horrible at multitasking. She knows we know when she deletes. Yes. Oops, bye newbie. She's down to 999. True. I don't, yeah. Well, we have to have Twitter time tonight. Twitter time with Jo tonight. Because even though she stayed on this live, she doesn't go on lots of Twitter. True dinks, she absolutely did. She did. True dinks, yep. Because she told us that she didn't go on Twitter very much, but her Twitter's red hot.
It's a fascinating family. It's a cult, for sure. There's so many of them. So there's content. The content alone is like astronomical. I could honestly do all of my content around the Duggars. I mean,
okay, Jean, she says, Yaniva, I feel the same way. She goes on this tangent and I'm confused. I have no idea what show she's talking about and she doesn't explain herself very well. She continues to do this. She does tell Jean she doesn't need to be a subscriber. She does tell her. Yep. Yep. She does think that. Yep, she tells Jean that she doesn't need to be a member.
That's how many stories there's always going on.
So then she says, she continues to do this, just gonna start losing more subscribers. She's already lost a bunch. What's a few more? That's what Jean said.
I think a lot of it comes down to how you treat people. So
she's going to talk about how you treat people, and then she's gonna throw Jean under a bus. Oh, she's gonna like get in the bus and drive over Jean. As I said, Jean's more than welcome to come out here. Give her a high five. She's more than welcome to come and visit.
I'm not the kind of person that looks at someone as an opportunity. When Gypsy Blanchard reached out to me, it wasn't like, how can I make money off of this?
Yes, it was.
It was more like she was worried, she was upset about what was happening, and she just wanted my help. And then I was like, I felt really bad for her because of everything her family had gone through, and so I helped her with that. And then like once I helped her with that, that's how the relationship was built. And I just think that like over time, you hear that relationship and you get to know each other and you trust each other. It's hard.
So she's talking about trust now. It was split ceases to blow my mind how rude and mean she is to her mods and subscribers. I know, it's just I still can't believe it. Wait till she's going to call her out in a minute. She's going to call her out.
When your family becomes a public figure or when you're a public figure, to trust people. And so it just takes time. And then people will begin to trust you based on how you respect their information.
All right, so she's talking about trust here and building relationships. Don't forget that.
It's like, for instance, with like Amy Duggar, I think it was her mom. Sorry, I'm cold now because I opened the window. I think it was her mom that reached out first, Jim's sister. But I don't like, the thing with Amy is...
So then there's a question that says, Jean, you've got to pay attention. Don't be so miserable. Then Jean says, why are there so many messages getting deleted? I mean, I'm nice to people and I'm not paying my bills. I cannot imagine being mean to people who literally put food on my table. I know. I'm not allowed to say anything. I know I treat you, lady. Well, I didn't even tell you I was going live today. That's how bad I am. I was... Good question, Jean. Yeah.
Don't talk about the Duggars with them. So I only talk about like with Amy, like what's going on with her life and then like her experience.
So then someone says, because they're rude comments, the deletions are because they're rude comments. She opened the window in the middle of winter despite sunny temperature in the house. Yes, that's right. I've never found a person. I couldn't find one. Mind blown, says Diane. I know, I'm so mean. The one relationship KJ has with Toad, and only because that's on official papers, good marriage, says Dutch Spirit. Yeah. So anyway. Then somebody says to Jean, do you have ADHD? I thought we were frozen again here.
I'm confused by this statement, but I'm just answering questions. So if you're upset, Jean, I'm sorry. If you would like to unsubscribe, you certainly can. Nobody is forcing you to be here.
She's got no idea, right? No one is forcing you to be. Oh, then someone says, trolls Jean, Kristen, what a rude question. None of your business. Whether she's, yeah. Can you imagine how she treats people when they're in that camera rolling? I mean, if she acts this way, knowing people see it, I hate to see in private. Yes. Please tell me when Jean tells her off. That's okay. You go. Nice. You enjoyed dinner. Yeah, rude much. Or because the woman was confused. Yeah. Yeah, but thanks for the money. Yeah, leave your money on your way out, but you can nick off. Just leave your money. Is that one of the Douglases in contact with a lady in our community, and the Douglases KJ won't be speaking about for much longer? Well, that will be good. Actually, I think I know who the person was that wrote to it. Yes, thanks for the super chat. Now nick off. Leave your money on the fridge on the way out. So Jean says, and then she goes, they weren't rude comments. They were just making an observation. They won't be in trolls either. They just had their opinions. So Jean is saying that they just have different opinions. Again, we've got silence. Silence is golden. Silence is golden.
What is going on with Jean right now?
Did you hear that? What is going on with Jean right now? I'm just going to take that back. I would have come to dispute that charge with your bank. Don't let this rude troll bully you in all seriousness. Right, I'm just going to take that back because she goes, what's wrong with Jean now? Silence is golden. So then there's a comment that says, why is that rude? What is wrong with having ADHD? She said she couldn't keep up with the convo.
What is going on with Jean right now? do I need to?
Then she goes, all I asked for all they said, they weren't understanding what Katie's talking about. And Katie didn't stop and explain. That's nothing new. And then someone says, no, they were rude and condescending by saying, I don't understand. That would be awesome. Let's do from Striker videos. Yeah, thanks. Thinking there might be. Yes, I went live and tried to be good. I think so. I tried to be good, but I knew I never should. 'Cause I've got more bad habits than anyone. When I get the urge, I've just got to splurt everything and anything that comes out of my mouth. Well, that's true, Liz. That's a good point. KJ, is nothing wrong with Jean is waking up. Correct. Joanne, I've got so many bad habits. All of these bad habits. Ba, ba, ba. This is Jean's my Katie moment. So, yeah. So, and she goes, do I have to? I think she's looking about kicking Jean at this time. Run, Jean, run. The community is here for you. Run, Jean, run. Run, 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 run. I'm telling you, Brown told KJ to stay off lives and Scalia. Well, can you imagine how she talks to her son? I know. Well, because she Googles it all.
I don't always look at the chat, Jean. So if you are upset about something, I'm sorry. I don't replay or re-say. You are welcome to rewind the chat, just so you know. I don't often look at the chat when I'm talking because...
But you've been deleting everything, you tool. Like, see, in this community, someone commenting on me here, I'm confused, would end up us saying, good to see you, we're all crazy and confused. Exactly. We've all got them. Yep, that's right. Then it says, would in your opinion, in my opinion, they were just trying to get an answer. Sorry if we disagree. You can't rewind chat when it's live. So dumb.
Constantly was reading the chat, I wouldn't be able to stay on topic. And I also have ADHD. Knew that chestnut would come in here. I don't often look at chat when I'm talking. I know, because she gets distracted all the time. Jane isn't being rude or anything. KJ's paranoid, says Eileen. Yes. One time when KJ was talking about her son's health, she actually said she knows more than the doctors do, so I must listen to her. Yes, I heard that too. Blocked by KJ and I'll blocked by KJ and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Actually, I'd be laughing. That's what I did when I got blocked. We have to rescue Jean, yes. Yes, this is a safe space, Jean. I don't always see all of the messages, so I do apologize. What a load of rubbish! What a load of rubbish! You've been the only mod, and you've been doing all the deleting. You've had to read the comments to delete. Oh, dear. She's lost control now. Okay. I have not seen all of the messages because I haven't been reading them. So if I'm not responding, I apologize. I don't read all of the chat. Really? Really? You've been deleting all night. You've been deleting the whole thing. There was something like 12 messages deleted. I actually have a list of all the deleted messages. So, you just told her to leave. Yep. Did she short circuit or something? That's funny, that Amber Chick, because like there's a few times there, I actually thought maybe my phone had frozen up. So she does not read the chat, but she deletes them. That's right, and particularly especially the ones about the court case, right? Yeah, she's got John Todd, Jesse Burns, Scarlett, and she had Nadia. There was a Nadia in the chat the other day as well. Yeah. So I'm not always trying to read. She's not always trying to read. Then she says, please, Melina, ask your questions again. See if she deletes them. I'm also not addressing certain things. So I'm not. But you didn't say that at the start. You can't get to the end of your live and say, well, there's certain topics I'm not going to address. You mentioned two. You said you couldn't talk about hormones and they couldn't talk about your son.
You didn't say anything else. So, and she deleted that message from Jean. She deleted that message. I'll show you again.
I don't read all of the chat.
I've just rewound it, sorry.
So I'm not always trying to read.
All right, so the chat, so Jean, just so that I say, she says, please, Melinda, ask your questions again. See if she deletes them again. She deletes that.
I'm also not addressing certain things. So I'm not.
Well, why Jean's question? There you go. It's gone, disappeared. And the thing is, have a look at that page. Jean is the only member on that screen. And she's deleted it.
You said, I feel like you're a strong person. I send love to you and your family. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did not see that, and I apologize if I did not see that. I don't see all my messages.
I don't see all my messages. And then she's going to talk about how hard it is not having a mod.
I don't have a moderator here tonight, and I also can't. If I was reading all of your comments, I wouldn't also be able to talk. So...
So she can't talk and read at the same time.
I'm talking to my camera. I'm not looking at my screen. And so if you're making a comment, I'm not seeing them. Like, I can see there's a bunch of comments going up right now, but I'm not reading them. So I'm sorry about that.
I bet if somebody says, hey, Katie, I want to give you $1,000, you'd listen. You'd read it. Oh, there's no other moderator. I can't talk and read either. Sorry, Justpreet. Don't think you could pay attention to one member in the chat. I mean, the name is green. How could it be more obvious? Correct. Well, she's got 3 because there's another 2 there. But I love Joe between the chorus singing there. Yeah, when there's a page of no mods, she's saying her talking points could even be more disjointed and difficult to follow. But it was supposed, but then she said, ask me questions. If she's not reading the chat, how does she know what questions are supposed to be she needs answers to? I'll pay for your lawsuit. That's what she did say that. Yeah. She was having them for 99 cents. She was copying uncivil.
A lot of this is why I don't go live very much anymore. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. And
this is why I don't go live very much anymore, because like people just want to hold me accountable. I just can't do it. I just can't answer the questions about why I do things.
I hope you guys have a good night.
And I just got a text message from my lawyer to say that I'm on my own with this because I've just not listened to him. Oh, thank you, Sharon Tate. I remember hearing her say, and I feel so bad for him. Yes, I know. Ask KJ, what can we ask you?
A human being, and I'm sorry if you feel like I'm not answering your questions. I'm sorry if I've disappointed you.
I'm a human being as opposed to a baked bean. And I'm sorry if I've disappointed you. I'm like, really? Just answer the questions. Because I deleted my lawyer's mouth. Oh. I don't have a violin. I need to get a violin. Just popping in for 1 sec. You're still live. You better still be on later. 200 viewers, right? Yes. Yes, Poppy, I am on later on. I promised Harrison, and I tell you what, I don't want a phone call early in the morning with him saying, you didn't do it, Auntie Joanne. Never-ending train wreck. Whoa. Never-ending train wreck. It started over. I'm lost. Uh-oh. If I start a channel, you're all cool. Thanks, Dominus. You're a human being. That's debatable, says Police Wife Life. You cannot pause and gawk at the screen at the exact moment you delete something if you're not trying to be sneaky, KJ. That's right. Thing is, it was so obvious. I mean, kids hate. That's right. They do hear everything. There's the violin. There we go. Yes, she was. Yep. Harrison is cracking the whip. But you should hear some of the sassy answers that he's got too. Wow. Yeah, I'll be on later. 3 hours. All this over. I'm lost. Stupidly deleted. I know, it's insanity. Like, it's like she's having a hissy fit because people didn't, or a tanty because people didn't understand. He really is cheeky, Dominus. He really is cheeky. And I've got 3 pages of answers, by the way, too. And I got one dislike. Thanks, KJ. Yep. Oh, I love sassy answers. And the thing is, he will be watching it to make sure that the answers are correct too. But he'll be in bed when I'm live, but he'll be watching them in the morning.
I'm sorry if you think I suck. I'm
sorry if you think I suck. Harrison's my nephew, SC Johnson. He is my biggest fan, and he watches a lot of my videos, and he comments on a lot of videos. He's my nephew, yeah. And he's sort of become part of the channel. In fact, if you ask him, he will tell you that the channel's about him and that I'm riding off his fame. You do suck. He's 9, Liz. He's had a few health issues as well. He's got a shunt in his head. I think he's had 4 or 5 surgeries on his brain. Yeah, he's got autism. So, he's had a tough life. Is he on this channel? My nephew, no, only because he's a minor, because he's 9. So we're not going to, I'm not putting him on yet. He would, I'll tell you what though, he would be here right now if he could to be on the channel, but I just won't let him. I mean, he did watch one of her videos one day and wanted to know what she did to her lips. Suck, I know. She's sorry, I think she sucks. Ruby Tuesday.
only do as much as I can do. And I also can recognize when it's time for me to log off. So I hope you guys have a really good night. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
She just said, I recognize when I'm going to log off. No, she doesn't. Probably. He dislikes it, yeah. Oh, my look like, yeah, he's, okay, cool. Now the mouth babes, yeah. I know, I am. I'm riding on his coattails. I know, he doesn't like it. And he checks my sub count every, like he was checking his sub count every, like checks my sub count every day. Sorry, Joe's nephew asked for a whole video about him and the guy wasn't too happy when she tossed a bit of KJ in there. Yes, that's true. Gee whiz, did I get it? Well, you do suck, KJ. He's sick with his words for it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, all right, see ya. Yep, so I'll be on again on my usual time, which is the morning for most people. All right, and that's it. She's gone. Look, it's like, you did a joke. Look, it's got, you did it. You don't suck. You were wonderful. You did a great job. I'm sorry, you're right. You're human. It's on me. Thank you for addressing it. So the woman that was being ignored says, I'm sorry, it's my fault that you were ignoring me. Seriously? What? My 13th inch channels. I'd hate to have to fight. Yeah, but oh dear. My son is too. Yeah. He will be, probably, but as I said, he checks, so he will tell me every day, because he Zooms me all the time. He will tell me exactly. I can ask him how many subs I have, and he will know. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Justin. Anyway, so that is it. That's it. I'm now going to take my leave because I now need to. It's 5:48. The chat sounds like a bunch of abuse victims. Yes. And so in 3 hours, I'm back live. 3-4 hours, I'm back live, I think. I don't know. 4 hours. I don't know. I can't count. So I'll be back on later. And watch that hot flash. Yes. Cool. Thank you. Yes. So it's about Harrison. So I won't have him on because he's a minor, and you know I had to explain to him that there are some people that watch YouTube that aren't very nice people, but even though all of you guys are. Yeah, cool. All right. So I'll see you all later.